What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Continuing NASCAR Heat 3, my career. Final race before the playoffs. It is Bristol. We're easily in with 2 wins, and I kind of wanted to show you a little bit in depth what I'm doing here. Now, if you followed along, you know my 3 associates here, Aaron, Roy, and Sergey, are now going to be joined by another trio of associates because we have, at this point, 3 trucks. And going into the playoffs, I have to alternate who's working on these trucks to make sure that they continue to operate at the level they need to for me to be competitive. So, as I did before, I single these people out. Brian does my aero. Carlos, who had actually been hired for me before, I was a little bit disappointed his skills didn't carry over, is going to do my suspension. Holly is going to do the engines. And while they're not as proficient as the 3 long-tenured employees that I have, they're going to be able to get the job done, especially when you look in terms of just adding these together. As long as I keep these 3 core on the initial truck and follow them with the new hires, we're going to be just fine. Obviously, though, at some point, we're going to have to look into building this team even further. It's strange because when I started, I didn't feel like I needed more than 1 or 2 trucks. Now I know that I do. So the other side of this is, at some point, I was going to screw up and not record a race. Unfortunately, Bristol is the race that did not get recorded. I've got the guys working on the Speedway truck, so we brought a short track truck out. It actually qualified 18th. It ran very well. It was an uneventful race, though, thankfully, so it's not like you missed much. The truck finished 12th, and that actually secured us getting into the playoffs. So, as you can see, the points put us out in 14th. My 2 wins get us 10 bonus points. Afterwards, the game kind of did this nice little playoff motif, gave me a trophy earned in the game, and then went through kind of its regular old thing of what it does, of having drivers come out and congratulate you, letting you know that you had your incentive contract met, and then played a little vignette by Ben Kennedy congratulating you on your success as the president of the league. Now, with that said, obviously, like we talked about, the other drivers come in. We have to talk about where we're going to go from here with these trucks, because the upcoming races present their own challenges. Road course, super speedway, speedway, short track. To me, I feel like Canadian Tire is going to be the worst of the group for me, being in the round of 8 and being 1 point out. Talladega is going to be a big deal. So I felt it was important that I went out and purchased a super speedway truck. A road course only comes along once a year. I can use the speedway truck next year for Daytona, so it's not going to be that big of a deal. I'm going to take the old associates that I have, put them on the speedway truck, and then push forward with that. Hopefully by the time we get to Talladega, it's going to be 100%. As of right now, showing you the playoff standings, I am 2 points out of 6th place where I need to be, which is not the best position to go to a road course, knowing that we don't have a road course truck either, but I'm hoping strong runs at Las Vegas and a strong truck at Talladega are going to be enough to pull through. Apologize about not having the Bristol race to show you guys, but I appreciate you watching this video, and I will be back very shortly with the next race.